New at 5, troubling new data from the CDC. Suicides across the U.S. have reached an all-time high in 2022.
Nearly 50,000 people took their own lives last year, which is up 3% from 2021. Fox 13 health reporter Mandy Rock talked to health experts about what may be driving the increase and to a mother who lost her own son to suicide.
Grace McLaren lost her 26-year-old son to suicide almost 6 years ago. Back then, she said she didn't realize her son was struggling. That's why she's using her painful experience to help others spot the warning signs.
Ryan passionately loved and cared for people. He loved and cared for them to a fault. And the world is not as good because he is gone.
It's been almost 6 years since Grace McLaren lost her son Ryan to suicide.
When a child dies by suicide, you don't get to say goodbye. You don't get to prepare for their death.
Nearly 50,000 people committed suicide in the U.S. in 2022, a number that marks the highest total ever, according to the CDC. Adults 65 and older saw the largest increase.
With everyone being locked down and more isolated, that it's harder to notice the signs and symptoms.
Though the pandemic is over, Melissa Donahue, a clinical social worker with Baptist Memorial Healthcare, said in 2022, many people spent more time alone and more time online, which may be driving the increase.
We are social beings. So when you're isolated from folks and, for a lot of people, they're spending their time, in between work and taking care of family members on social media.
Changes in behavior, such as withdrawing from friends or activities, displaying extreme mood swings, changes in eating or sleeping patterns, or using drugs or alcohol often may be signs your loved one is struggling.
Look for the signs and say, oh, you don't look well. What's going on? Ask the question, tell your concerns, and then do something.
Last July, the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline was launched, allowing callers to connect with local crisis counselors using the easy-to-remember 3-digit number that people can access via phone or text. Coming up, we'll hear from another mental health expert who weighs in on gun sales and how that may also be driving suicide numbers. Mandy Rock, Fox 13 News.